Hey guys, today we're going on an adventure. We're gonna make chili without a recipe and probably half of the ingredients that we need. But we're gonna have a look in the freezer, we're gonna go find some stuff, we're gonna use it up, we're gonna do like a crazy use it up chili, and it's gonna be awesome. And hey, if we haven't had the chance to hang out before, my name is Nikki and I'm a frugal living and family finance blogger, and I love sharing tips and tricks that have helped our family pay off all of our debt and then begin skyrocketing our savings and building wealth and doing all of those wonderful, amazing things that you can do with money. But we have a catch. We are all about frugal living, saving some coin, but also still having a really good time while we are doing it. So in today's video, we are going to cook up a big batch of chili. I'm not exactly sure what this is going to look like, but one of the great things is that if we do batch cooking, if we cook up a big batch of things, it's going to save me time later on down the track, because when we go to have chili or something chili related, I don't have to cook this from scratch. I'm already going to have some stuff in the freezer, which is one of the simplest ways that our family found to start saving money around the house, was in the kitchen, by doing really simple things like what we're going to do today. So we're going to make chili, we're going to make a big batch of chili, we're going to have some chili for tonight, we're going to put some chili in the freezer, but we are also going to use up all of the things that we've got left lying around in the fridge and the freezer. It's going to be a bit of a concoction. We're just going to throw some stuff in there and see how it goes. It is most definitely going to be an adventure, but it is going to save us some money because we're going to be using up all of the things that we already have, and we're going to make something really super yummy out of it. All right, so that is enough from me. Let's jump in and let's get cooking. Some chili con carne happening here today in our bulk cooking, and I'm going to do a mix of turkey and beef mince. So I've actually got 2 packets of the turkey breast mince that we picked up on special. They are $1.68 each and they're 400 grams, I think, and a little parcel of meat, beef mince. I actually can't remember how much it is, so I will probably weigh that once it's defrosted. I feel like it's about 400 grams as well, but I could be wrong. I'll also be chucking in just a medley of vegetables that we had in the freezer to start using some of these things up. So I often buy these packets of cauliflower or broccoli and cauliflower rice when they are marked down. So this one was 75 cents, was 75% off. So that works really great in any of these mince dishes to really fill it out and take it a little bit further. I will cook those in a little bit of beef stock cube powder just to give it a bit more of a meaty flavor as well. But essentially the mince, the base of this meal, is going to be made up of the the turkey mince, the beef mince, and the broccoli and cauliflower rice. I have also pulled out some diced up celery that I have ready to go. So that's the stalks and the leaves diced up. I really need to use up these mixed veggies, so I like to put corn in the chili con carne. I don't normally put peas and diced carrots. Normally I put grated carrots, but I do want to use this up, so I'm going to toss them in as well. And here are some black beans that have been pre-cooked. So they were soaked and then cooked and then frozen, ready to go. And I'll be putting those in as well. Plus, I still need to go and get all the pantry supplies, so things like the passata sauce, the tinned tomatoes, all of the flavouring, and start getting that in the pot. But I'm going to start off by thawing these out in the microwave, getting them defrosted, and then I'm going to start browning everything in the fry pan and getting it into my big ginormous pot, because this is going to make a really big batch of multi-purpose mince that I'm going to turn into chili con carne. All right, out of the pantry, we have a couple of tins of diced tomatoes. I might thicken it up with a little bit of tomato paste, which is in the fridge, but we're going to see how we go further on in this little cooking expedition of ours. I've also grabbed the seasonings to make the Mexican flavor, and I came across a recipe a little while ago that actually put cinnamon in it, and it was absolutely amazing. So that is my new ingredient in anything Mexican flavored, and it's just amazing. It's so good. Also grabbed some beef stock cubes, and I will probably end up adding some extra stuff as we cook this, because I've got to be honest, I don't really follow recipes, so I sort of just make stuff up as I go. So we're going to start with this, and we're going to see where it takes us. All right, we're going to get our base going in here. So this is really just the tomatoes and the seasoning. Not exactly measured. I've got about 2 teaspoons of the paprika and the cumin, and about 1 teaspoon of the chili and the cinnamon, and we're just going to see how it tastes, and we'll add more if we need to. So while this is simmering, I'm going to start frying everything off. All right, we've got the beans in with tomatoes as well, simmering away. The next step is we're going to get the browned beef mince from that pot into this pot. We're going to flavour the broccoli and cauliflower rice with a little bit of beef stock to give it a nice meaty flavour, and fry that off too before that goes into the big pot. Alright, we've got the cauliflower in, and next up we're going to start putting in our turkey. Go, tip it in. This is the first lot of turkey, and we're going to brown up the celery and get that in after this. Ooh, steaming. It's hot in here. Now for those frozen veggies, we'll just dip them straight in. We've got our last lot of turkey going into the pot. It's starting to fill up, and the next step is going to be to taste it and see if we need to add some more tomatoes. So let's get that turkey in. Alright, now that we've got everything in there, it was a little bit dry, so I've added an entire jar of passata sauce to get it a little bit more stewy, and I've added some more of the spices too, because it's a little bit lacking, and another beef stock cube. So now at this point, the consistency is looking pretty good. I'm going to put the lid on this and let it simmer for a little bit, and then we're going to see what the flavor's doing. But it is a big pot of chili. Alright, we're a little bit lackluster on flavor at this point, so we have added some more of the spices, plus thrown in a little bit of soy sauce just to try and give it a bit more of a full-bodied flavor, and it's got a little bit of salt in it, some tomato paste, and I even added some extra salt just to try and bring it up, because it is a really big pot, and the 2 teaspoons that I initially put in was not enough, so I put in another 2, and that still wasn't enough, so I've put in another 2 of the spices from earlier, plus now we've thrown in this stuff as well. And this is pretty much how my cooking goes. So now we're going to try and see how that tastes. So all up, our chili has made a whopping 16 serves, which is just crazy. We did 7 for dinner tonight, plus enough leftovers for 1 lunch to go in the fridge. I'll probably have this one tomorrow. So tonight we served with rice and the chili and cheese and avocado and some sour cream. So we've got 1 leftover plus the 7 that we did for dinner. And then I have 8 serves over here left over, which is just chili. These are pretty big containers that are full, so there's 2 serves in each one of these containers, and I can use this either to do another chili meal with the rice, or we could use it topped on nachos, or to fill burritos or anything like that. It's probably, if we used it for nachos, we'd actually get another 2 meals out of that, because I think 2 containers would be enough for us for nachos for dinner. So we've got at least 2 dinners out of that, if not more, and some leftovers. So that was pretty good for 1 pot of chili.